Good morning, Eagles. Today is Thursday, a 456 block day. I'm Josh.
And I'm Vinny.
And this is your KOHS News this morning. As you're all familiar with, each week we have a very special theme to present to you so we can all be on the same page.
For this week at KOHS, we are excited to present to you culture.
Culture is in all ways of life, including arts, belief, and institutions of a population that are passed down from generation to generation. Culture shapes the way we work and play, and it makes a difference in how we view ourselves and others.
The first person that made culture was Edward B. Tyler, who defined culture as the complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, law, morals, custom, and any other capabilities that are acquired by man as a member of society. Some other characteristics that help with culture are birth, religion, language, cuisine, social behaviors, literature, and music.
Culture, a way of coping with the world by defining it in detail.
Culture is a very important part of our personal identities and ideas as a community.
There are many different aspects of culture that can represent us, like pop culture.
That's true. Let's see what's new with pop culture at Olympian.
Welcome back to the Eagleton, and we're peacocks, and you gotta let us fly.
I'm a peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly on this one.
Sure. Anywho, let's see what's happening in our community.
This week's shows and movies are A Tourist Guide to Love, which follows a woman in Vietnam as she explores all it has to offer, and The Mandalorian on the 19th.
We have a lot laid out for you this weekend. First, on the 15th is Jackie Robinson Day with duck tours running out of the Seaport Village all month long. Also, on the 13th is They Might Be Giants at Concerts by the Bay.
That's all, folks.
And back to the studio.
Sounds like we got a lot coming up.
That's not all. Weather's on the horizon as well, so let's see what's coming up there. What's up, Eagles, and welcome to another edition of this week's Feather Weather. We hope that you're getting caught up on your homework and have enough free time for some exciting plans this weekend. It is finally the spring season, so now is a better time than ever to spend some time outdoors and enjoy the temperate weather. With that out of the way, let's get to this week's forecast. Today is partly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 51, and tomorrow should be much of the same, with the warmest temperature at 62 and the coolest at 50. Throughout the entire weekend, expect it to be partly cloudy, with Saturday having a high of 62 and a low of 50, with Sunday being the warmest at 64 and the coolest at 51. There's a 20% chance you might see some light showers on Sunday, so make sure you bring a jacket with you so you feel more comfortable. Well, we hope you have the weather in mind as you enjoy your weekend. I'm Joshua, and this has been Feather Weather. Now back to the studio. What nice weather. Safe for Sunday, of course.
With such nice weather coming up, our Eagle athletes are probably feeling as pumped as ever to do good with sports.
Let's check in with OSPN to see our upcoming events.
Welcome back, Eagles, to OSPN Soaring Sports. I'm Landon.
And I'm Nate. Hopefully everyone is having a good week so far.
You know what can make this week better? Spring sports. Let's start off with boys volleyball as they enter league play.
Boys volleyball had their first game back from spring break this past Wednesday. They put up a good effort in a league matchup against Mar Vista High School.
Their next game is tomorrow at 4:30. The Eagles will travel to Eastlake High School where they will compete in a league rematch against the Titans.
Moving on, let's talk about baseball and softball.
After competing in the San Diego Lions Invitational last week, baseball resumes league play.
The Eagles put up a good effort against Eastlake and Bonita Vista this past Monday and Wednesday.
Their next game is tomorrow at 3:30. Come out and support them after school in a rematch against Bonita Vista.
On the girls' side, the Lady Eagles played hard in their first league game against Sweetwater High School.
Their next challenge is this Saturday. Wish them luck as they play in a back-to-back game against Helix and Steel Canyon.
And last but not least, let's talk about lacrosse.
Boys lacrosse had a good showing this past week as they competed well against University City and Otay Ranch. They also opened up league play in a matchup against Eastlake.
Their next game is tomorrow at 7. Wish them luck as they travel to their away game against Lincoln High School.
Girls lacrosse also had some league action as they played Bonita Vista last Thursday.
Wish them luck this weekend as they face Mater Dei in another league matchup. Well, Eagles, that's it for today's Soaring Sports on OSPN. Back to you, Josh and Vinny.
it must be tiring being an Eagle athlete.
Honestly, man, I hope they get to rest well and get a good meal in before they go and make us proud.
I could use a meal myself.
Eagle Eats!
What's going on, Eagles? Welcome to another episode of Eagle Eats. We're currently here at Menchie's near the Otay Mall, located on Millennia, and we're going to be trying the frozen yogurt. Let's go ahead and head inside.
First, we got pure chocolate and peanut butter with nuts, chocolate chips, and graham crackers. We also got chocolate and vanilla with chocolate chips, cookie dough, and Oreo. And lastly, we got strawberry and Dole Whip with popping boba.
That frozen yogurt looks super immaculate. If you guys are interested in trying out their frozen yogurt, I would give Menchie's a try. Located here on Millennia. They're open every day from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's it for today, folks. Now back to the studio.
Well, that's all we have for today, Eagles. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Josh, and this has been your KOHS News This Morning. Eagle out!